Hello, hello. Welcome back to Let's Talk Entertainment News. I hope everyone has had a great weekend so far. It is Sunday morning, which means you have one more day to be lazy on the couch watching football or racing, whichever the case may be. I'm going to watch both today, but before we get to do that, we got one news story for your Sunday morning, and this one's going to piss a lot of people off. It seems that an Amazon AI is going to recreate the lost 40 minutes of a certain Orson Welles film, which was considered sort of a holy grail. This footage was cut unbeknownst to or out of his control while he was filming another movie, and then it was apparently lost to the sands of time. But with the magic of AI, they're going to test and see if they can bring it back in some capacity. So we're going to find out what that is all about in just a moment. But before we do, just a quick reminder, if you choose to join us in the comment section, all that we ask is that you be kind. We don't have to agree, but we do have to get along. We can be good to one another. All right then, Amazon using AI to recreate Holy Grail of lost movies. And okay, so this movie is The Magnificent Ambersons. I have not seen it. It is available on TCM, so I should watch it. I don't know why I haven't seen it. Citizen Kane is actually one of my favorite classic movies. No surprise there. So very much a fan of Orson Welles, but I've never got around to watching this sort of film, which was sort of a troubled production. Amazon-backed AI firm Showrunner will attempt to reconstruct a lost segment of footage from a film many consider to be one of the greatest examples of lost movies. According to a report from THR, Showrunner will reconstruct the destroyed 43 minutes of Orson Welles' 1942 period drama, The Magnificent Ambersons. The movie, which is based on Booth Tarkington's 1918 novel, follows the story of the declining fortunes of a wealthy family in the Midwest during the age of the automobile. Kind of sounds very appropriate to what's going on in our country these days, if I don't say so myself. Although a version of The Magnificent Ambersons was released in 1942, the film remains legendary for its lost footage. Wells ceded final cut of the film to RKO Pictures, and after poor audience response to test footage, RKO deleted more than 40 minutes of footage from the movie, which has since been classified as lost media and never recovered. Wells didn't approve of the cuts, but was filming another movie, It's All True, which never released and remains unfinished. Bad track record here, Orson. For RKO, and thus couldn't protect his version of the movie. Many filmmakers, including the late William Friedkin, said the film's original cut was considered a holy grail amongst film fans, but how many of them actually saw it somewhere, I wonder? Probably none of them. According to THR's report, Showrunner's attempt at reconstructing the film in AI is being done solely as an experiment to test their new AI model, and that's why I'm okay with it. It's experimentation, doing it in the name of science. Not sure that I want all my films made with AI. I definitely don't want that, but this is okay. This is sort of a cool science experiment, which they say is designated to generate long, complex narratives. The footage won't be commercialized as Showrunner doesn't own the rights to the film. However, it is unknown if the footage will be released in any capacity. I'm sure they could probably get the rights to do that. Year by year, the technology is getting closer to prompting entire films with AI, Showrunner CEO Edward Satachi said. Today, AI can't sustain a story beyond one short episode, but believes that Showrunner's new model is a step towards a scary, strange future of generative storytelling. Okay, so as I was pointing out mid-read there, I'm not against this in the capacity as experimentation, a way to learn the capabilities of your new AI. AI is not going away. I think we will probably find more productive uses for AI than to try to save money making movies. But in the meantime, we're going to have to deal with it in sort of these ongoing debates about what is the proper use of it. That said, while I don't want professionals being replaced by AI, I want to see the genuine creativity of real people. I think there's a lot of really compelling uses for it. Take me, for example. I'm something of a writer. Not a very good one, but I'm a writer. I can afford to publish a book. I can write a book. I can turn it into a PDF file. I can upload it to various locations and sell it, costing me little or no money. But what I can't do is I can't promote that book by going out and filming a compelling movie trailer or a book trailer. But if I can use technology like AI to, for little or no cost, create a way to promote my own work, I think that makes perfect sense, and I don't see why it would be impermissible. There's other instances. Perhaps you are an aspiring filmmaker and you want to create um, proof of concept work for your film. AI, again, can allow you to do some of that in the instance where you can't afford to hire an actual artist. You don't have the clout, you don't have the money, you don't have the connections. So I think there's a lot of ways where AI, for an artist especially, not really necessarily talking about what you do in other industries, but as far as the arts and into entertainment go, I think there's a lot of compelling ways to help aspiring artists bridge gaps and promote their work, and to help sell their stories to the next level, move it up the ladder, move it up the food chain, present it to companies who can do sort of the real thing. So I think there's a lot of compelling reasons to pursue AI in the artistic realms that aren't necessarily to be considered predatory. Being something of an artist, a failed artist myself, writing in particular, I love the compelling idea that I can use AI to help further my ambitions without necessarily violating my norms, my morals as far as what integrity in art should mean. Because the AI trailer, the AI artwork, proof of concept artwork is not the end product. It's just a means to an end. So I think that is perfectly admissible. I'm not going to, at any point in my life, enter in a prompt to one of these platforms and see if it can write me a book that I can sell and pretend is my own. I would never do that. But again, I think that there's a lot of compelling ways that you can use this stuff. So there you go. What do you think? Let us know in the comment section below, and I'll see you again next time.